So today I'm going to be doing something a little fun, a little silly. I think I kind of got the idea from, Gosh You Lolly, Gothic Lolitas, kind of a young, fresh look, which I know that's an oxymoron for me. Young, fresh, oh well. But it's going to be fun. So anyways, I've prepped my skin and I have Makeup Forever's primer on, so that's what the base will be. And then I am going to use Beauty People. So the first will be Beauty People Cushion Foundation. So I find their cushion foundation so far the best. It's not like I've tried a lot of cushion foundations, but they seem to be pretty good. So let's get this going. And I really should have put my eyes on first. And I mean, they always say, put your eyes on first, put your eyes on first. And I never remember. Part of the thing is, it's a new concept. And we never put our eyes on first when I was young. All this time of, figure 40 years of putting makeup on, and we did foundation first. So it's really hard for me to change. I mean, I want to change. Someday I think I'll try. I'll just go ahead and give it a go with putting on my eye makeup first and see how that works. I'm thinking, I love this case. I love the whole finished, slightly dewy look, even though my skin is oily. It just has a really nice finish. It's just, I'm thinking this color is just a tad too light for me. So, that's just, how it is. Trying to find online what color. And this only comes in 2 colors. I mean, that's insane. So I'm going to try, on my next order, ordering the 1 shade darker, the only other darker shade, and see if that, makes a difference. So, and the coverage on this is not, I don't think it's a full coverage. I'd say it's kind of, mid-range on their coverage. So it's not bad. It's not bad coverage. It's just, I know there's formulas that are more covering, and they do have a more covering formula, which maybe that'll be the next one I'll get, is I will try out the formula that is higher in the coverage, and maybe that'll work better, more coverage and a little bit, how would you put it, darker. So, oh gosh, and it says that I've got a few minutes left. Well, we'll see how long this takes. If I run out of battery, I will go ahead and just charge it and finish this little bugger up, because I'm getting this done tonight, come hell or high water. Okay, so, oh, I forgot. This is Julep. It's their, I think it's without a brush. Skip the brush. So it's Skip the Brush from Julep. And I'm doing this to contour my chin line, because goodness knows, yeah, I have a very strong jaw, I guess you'd call it. And jowls. I'm starting to get jowls. It's not a good thing to be old and jowly. Another way to put it, just old and jowly. So let me see if I can just add a little bit. Maybe I'll just slate. So just a little bit at the edges of my forehead. So I know it says skip the brush, but sometimes I like how a brush kind of blends things in softly. It blends a lot softer than the Beauty Blender does. Okay, so there's that, and then I was going to shade down my nose. So I have this really, really old Mark compact that I'm going to be using. I don't even know what the colors are anymore. It's just been forever. I mean, literally, I've had this forever. And didn't really use it much until recently when I started contouring, because I didn't know what contouring was. Thank you very much, YouTube, for teaching me contouring. So go ahead and blend that in. And then for the start of the highlighting, what I'll do is I really love this by oh, actually I put it around, Candlelight by Too Faced. I think the color is just gorgeous. It's a really nice natural kind of base. This one is the one that's on the gold side, so it has these beautiful little gold flecks that I love. I mean, I just think it's very complimentary no matter what your skin tone. So there we go with that little. So we've got all of that. Now I think the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put on my eyebrows. So I don't usually do much on my eyebrows because I'm lazy and eyebrows are a pain in the ass, a pain in the butt. So just lightly do them. So at least people know I have eyebrows, right? See, it doesn't look too different. Oh, and it says 0 minute, which means my battery is pretty much dead. We'll see when it turns off if, and then I'll just finish my makeup after it's charged. So now we've got some eyebrows on. So the next thing is I'm going to be doing my eyeshadow. So I'm going to go ahead and charge this thing. Okay, so that was like a lot of not fun. My SD card was also full, so I had to get another SD card as well as do, you know, a little bit of charging on that battery. So I'm going to try and get rid of some of this shine. I think my light is just too bright. I wish I had something white to put over it to filter, because it just seems like it's a lot of contrast. You guys aren't seeing exactly how this looks because there's so much contrast, and that's not bright enough. Alright guys, you're just gonna have to deal with this. Let me do my neck, because yeah, I look insane. So the next thing I was going to be doing was eyes. So let's see if I can get these done and not look like an absolute fool. So the first thing I need to do is I need to, you know, do like a base. So for the base of my eyes, I'm going to use, I think I'm going to use, let's see what's going to go well with the pinkish. I think I'll use this color right here. That should be a fairly nice little base. Just find my... Yeah, this is a really pretty color. I think they normally use it like as a highlighter. But I definitely have plans. Plans that might not work out, but I have plans. So that looks fairly nice. Now, this is going to be a very, how'd you call, like a dramatic type eye. So I'm going to take the next color, I'm going to use this violet pink color, and it is called Cake. And I like cake. I really like cake. I'm going to do this right here. I'm glad I put the light color on because it helps make this brighter color a little more dilute. So I'm going to do this bottom portion here, just the actual lid part with Cake. And the other one, if you want to know, is Royal Flush, was the color I put on the bottom, the base color. And I really love these colors. This is from the Alice and the Looking Glass collection that was a couple years ago, and I love this palette. It has such a beautiful range of colors, and they're fun. They're fun colors. There's, you know, nothing boring about them at all. I think I'll put a little more on this side. Still will need to blend. Okay, so got that. And then from there, I'm going to move to my Urban Decay palette that I have. So I have this beautiful Urban Decay palette, and I don't know when I got it. I got it at some point, but I'm going to put a little bit of a plum color that's here in my crease. So I really like the plum color in this palette. Urban Decay has some gorgeous stuff, and I think the Alice Through the Looking Glass is Urban Decay too, if I'm not mistaken. Of course, I could be just mistaken. It could be Tarte. Urban Decay. It's the Urban Decay Disney collection. Urban Decay is so like dark and gothic that the new Disney movie, well, it's not new anymore, but when it came out for the Alice in Wonderland, this was like the perfect collaboration, I think. Okay, so I have that on, and then I'll probably go in and I'll touch up my edges with a little bit of concealer or face makeup. But the next I'm going to use this color. I haven't used it yet, and I've really been wanting to, and it's called Moonshadow. So that is the next color I'm going to put on. And this, let me see, I think I'm going to use a different brush, because I'm going to try and do along this. And this brush is not the best. Maybe I'll go for a sharper brush, because I just want to really get some blue in here. I'm thinking of candy cake type look. Do a little bit under my eye, just a bit. I don't usually go under my eye, but I thought, it's Valentine's Day. I want to make it a little bit dramatic, right? And you can see see all the mess ups I've done down the edge, but that'll get cleaned up, because, you know, I'm not always the best. Making sure. Also not the best at doing stuff and talking. I mean, yeah, the whole joke, can't talk and chew gum and walk at the same time, is most likely true for me. So here I'm trying to put on makeup and talk at the same time, and my brain's going, no, what are you doing? Obviously, I don't know what I'm doing. So, get this a little wider up here. Okay, so let me go ahead and blend that out now. I like how the eye looks, so I'm going to go ahead and kind of clean that area up now. There it is. I'm just gonna use a brush on my pad a little bit and so that's cleaned up there. Let's clean up the other side. Now there's this thing that I've really been wanting to try to do, and that is where you put just the tiniest bit of highlighter along the inside of your eyes. Not really the inside. So I'm going to use this from Makeup Revolution. It's liquid. Just be really careful and use my brush. Just do a tiny little bit. Okay, so there we have that part done, and then I think I'm going to brush a little bit of this up here along this edge. Give me a nice pinky soft glow underneath my eyebrows. Okay, that's that done. So the next thing is I'm going to put on a little eyeliner, and I'm going to use my eyeliner from Sephora, and this is their Craig and Carl collection, and it's Noir Black. So I'm just going to do a slight little wing, I think. Come on, I know you're there. There we go. So just a slight little wing at the other side. And of course, I can never get the other side as nice as the first side. The first side is very nice. Looks good. The second side looks like, I don't know, a little more crazy. And I don't know if you've ever had that where one side does not turn out like the other side, and then you go back and forth and back and forth, and before you know it, what you had thought was this little bitty line on your eyes has turned into like this huge fat, I had that the other day, and it turned into this huge fat line, and it did not look nice at all. Not at all. So I'm going to put on my favorite mascara. Let's see if this will show up, which is Urban Decay, and I don't think that's going to show up. I think it's just the tube, and the writing on the tube is too dark. I don't have much in the way of lashes, and I really feel that this makes my lashes look like there's something there. I'm not used to putting much mascara on my underlashes, but I'm going to do that today because, you know, this is for Valentine's Day. We want to be all special. Oh, that was a little much there. I'm gonna blend that out. So one eye pretty much almost done. I really want to try doing false lashes. I've never done false lashes before, so I'm going to definitely have to try those out and see how they look on me. I mean, they'd probably be a lot of fun. Yeah. Mascara, oh my gosh. I love mascara, but mascara definitely does not love me. I have been through so many different brands and stuff trying to find a mascara that made my lashes look nice and that I also wasn't allergic to, because unfortunately I have allergies. Allergies that really are not fun at all. Okay, where did I put my lipstick? Alright guys, small cut while I go find what I did with my lipstick. Okay, I am back with my lipstick. I left it in the other room because I kind of got everything together and compiled what I was going to be doing. So this lip technique that I'm going to attempt to do is it is a lip like the stained look. I don't know if you watch Korean dramas or anything. I do. And the look is just to have your lips barely stained with color. So it's supposed to fade out from the center. That is interesting. I think it's like almost impossible to replicate. I don't know how to do this other than just try a little. There, I guess that's a little bit of a faded ombre look. It's supposed to look like you were sucking on a cherry lollipop. So the next part now is going to be the fun part. I made a little template, and so we are going to do, let's see, this size. We're going to do our blush. Well, I'm going to do my blush. Silly. And it's going to be cute. 'Cause, you know, why not? Why not be cute? So get my brush well loaded up, since this is going to be like a little template on my cheeks. So let's see. Line it up with the edge of my nose and go for it. And you can barely see it, but I know it's there. Now let me try the other side. Maybe I should have just put it on heavier. Problem is I'm using Nars blush, and it's very natural. And you can see a little bit there. And try this one again. Try and line it up to where it was. She's right there. The nice thing about having a template is it's not very hard to put it in the right place. So I had thought about doing a little smaller heart somewhere, but I don't have anything that's the right color to do a small little heart. So I'm going to just take this and take some of the eyeshadow and literally just try and draw. And all of that stuff in the background that you hear is my cat being silly. There. I have a heart beauty mark now, along with heart-shaped blush. So there we go. I should take my hair out. Though my hair is kind of a mess, but we'll see how. There we go. Valentine's Day look. All shiny and bright and pretty and pink, and this was just a lot of fun to do. I mean, I don't expect anyone to actually go out with heart-shaped, you know, blush on their cheeks, though this actually turned out really subtle. The only thing that's not subtle is my little beauty mark. So you guys have a great Valentine's Day. I hope that you're spending it with someone that you love, and you can come back here anytime and say hello. I'm Peldon, and you can find me on Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram, Snapchat, and please give me a like, leave a comment, and if you haven't yet, please subscribe so that you can see more of my videos. I try to put out at least 2 to 3 times a week, and I have all different kinds of videos. And if you love cats, I have my cats, and they're here all the time. But you guys, you have a great Valentine's Day. Take care. Bye-bye.